So you guys saw in the title, this number $2,776.85. So this is basically my pending balance on Facebook Marketplace. This is the total amount that Facebook basically owes me in my next, Facebook paycheck, quote unquote. This is stuff that I sold through Facebook Marketplace shipping. This does not include stuff that I sold locally for cash, stuff that I sold on eBay or elsewhere. Okay, the first item I want to show you guys was pretty cool. This was a 14-year-old brand new sealed iPod Nano 3rd generation, never opened. I ended up finding this in Indianapolis. I'm in Texas. This was listed 3 minutes before I messaged the seller. You'll notice I have to be very quick to get these deals. These sealed iPods go for very good money just because they're rare. Collectors are out there for Apple for sure. You can see this was my conversation with the seller. Ended up offering $50 to have her ship it. She agreed, put it in the mail. It was shipped to me, delivered to my house, opened it up. It was perfect. I will show you guys the video right here of what it looked like when I got it. Ended up listing it on eBay and it sold for $190 plus shipping. Okay, this next one was a Nintendo 3DS bundle. I also had this shipped to me on Facebook Marketplace from Albuquerque, New Mexico. So you can see here there's 2 Nintendo 3DSs with games and cases in this picture. There's a red one and then a special edition Pokemon XY edition blue Nintendo 3DS. And the seller was asking $120. So I initially thought she was asking $120 for like each console with the games in the case, which would have been pretty reasonable. It turns out she was asking $120 for everything. So obviously that's a really good deal. If you don't know video games, just one of these consoles by themselves is worth probably more than $120. So jumped on it very quickly, had her, invoice me on PayPal goods and services. Always pay on PayPal goods and services. When you're buying from strangers, you need the buyer protection. I ended up having to offer $135 to have her ship this to me in total. And so the package arrived, everything was in good condition. You can see this is the one of the consoles with its games, the red one, and then this was the blue console with its games. And so I sold the red console with its games on Facebook Marketplace shipping for $150 plus shipping, and then the blue one for also $150 plus shipping. So really nice flip. I love doing things this way and never have to leave my house. Things are just shipped to me and then I ship them out. All right, this next one was definitely lower profit, but super, super easy. So this was a wireless pet containment system. PetSafe is a pretty good brand for, kind of pet gear like electric fences, stuff like that. So this, you'll notice here in this listing, it actually has a buy now button. That means the seller has previously enabled shipping for this item. Usually those types of listings are not good deals, but this one just happened to have a little bit of meat left on the bone here. So these actually retail for $259 on like Amazon and from PetSafe. The seller was asking $100. This was brand new in the box. And so the shipping was $20. And then additionally, you have to pay sales tax when you do these sort of buy it now listings. So all in, I paid $130 for this thing. And then I received it. I just took it out of the box. It was already in a perfect shipping box, took a picture of it, made sure everything was sealed, and then relisted it on Facebook Marketplace shipping myself for $185, and then charged shipping on top of that. So all in all, very easy, $55 gross profit. Just put it right in the same shipping box that it came in, slapped a label on it, sent it out. Okay, the next 2 items I want to show you guys were both Anki Cosmo toy robots. So here's the first one here that I bought. This was actually another buy it now listing. I'm telling you, usually these are not good deals, but I just happened to find a couple of them that were underpriced this last week or so. So this first one was $75 after shipping and taxes, ended up paying $90 for it. And then the second one here, the seller was asking $50. He was in California, I think, and ended up paying him $70 total to have this shipped to me. So all in all, paid $160 for both of these. So I sold them both on eBay. This was the first sale of the first one that I got that came with the case. This sold for $149.99 plus shipping. And then the second one without the case sold for $139.99 plus shipping. Okay, this next one was a big Game Boy bundle. So you can see in the picture here, there's 4 Game Boys and a bunch of Game Boy games. Ended up paying $125 total to have this all shipped to me on Facebook. So let me show you how I split it up. So the first sale I had was the red Game Boy Advance SP, included a Mario game that was, from the bundle with this console. And then also I had a charger lying around like in my closet from just another bundle I probably sold and had an extra one. Got 85 bucks plus shipping for this. Then I sold the Game Boy Color with another Mario game that came with this bundle. Did not include the batteries on this one. Got 45 bucks plus shipping. The speakers actually didn't work on this Game Boy, by the way. And then sold a Game Boy Advance Atomic Purple with a Mario game and batteries. The back cover of the battery cover wouldn't stay on for this one. Had to clean off some Goo Gone where they had taped it over. Kind of a mess, but got 40 bucks plus shipping for this. Then I sold all of the like lower valued games together for 40 bucks plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. And finally, the blue Game Boy Advance SP unfortunately did not work. Ended up getting 25 bucks plus shipping for it. It literally sold in like 15 seconds. Like I have never seen anything sell that fast. Later found out that these actually go for more like 40, 45 bucks. So that was my fault for not looking it up. I kind of just guessed at, what it was worth. And obviously I paid a little bit for it. So all in all was in $125 for all that stuff. Came out $235. So pretty good. Okay, this next one was a Nintendo Switch bundle. So ended up getting all of this stuff shipped to me for $260. So you can see there's a Nintendo Switch with a case and the accessories and 3 games. So what I ended up doing to split this up was I took the console and added in the cheap game, the basketball game, and bundled that together, sold that locally for $260 cash. So got all my money back, and then the other 2 games were just profit. So I ended up selling the ARMS game on eBay for $37.99 plus shipping, and then the Isaac game for $57.99 plus shipping. So all in all, like 80 bucks gross profit, so not bad. All right, this next one was a Nintendo Switch bundle. So you can see in the listing here, the seller is asking 180 bucks, and the main photo is just a Nintendo Switch console with the Joy-Cons. If you scroll through all the photos, she's got all the accessories and actually a physical copy with the case of Super Smash Bros. So definitely underpriced here. You can see I offered $190 total initially to have it shipped to me. Ended up coming up to $200. Didn't want to get too greedy. She happily accepted, 200 bucks, sent me the PayPal goods and services invoice. And then you can see, she's giving me the tracking information and all of that stuff. So ended up just selling this as it came as a bundle. You can see here for $295 on Facebook Marketplace shipping. Alrighty, you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this like a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Please be sure to check out my other videos as well. See you guys in the next one.